Today I have the 2020 Ford Mustang EcoBoost High Performance. This vehicle competes against the Chevy Camaro and also the Dodge Challenger. So my question for today's video is, how does this compare to the other competition? We have the powertrain specs for the 2020 Ford Mustang EcoBoost High Performance. This is a 2.3 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. This engine was adopted from the Focus RS. This has 332 horsepower, 150 foot-pounds of torque, 20 in the city, 28 on the highway, 23 combined. Regular fuel is recommended. This does have the 10-speed automatic transmission. You guys can also get a 6-speed manual, 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. As this one sits, it weighs 3,632 pounds. This is the lightest in its class. And one side note, I literally got burnt once again for it. You guys should really get rid of this pot rod and put some hydraulic hood struts, because people will always get burnt. Even though you guys have this yellow tab here, you're always gonna get burnt because the pot rod is like, this is the clamp where you put the pot rod in, and people, well, I got burnt lifting that up, and also from the hood itself. So you guys can put some protecting cover over that. But overall, we want to see what this 2.3 liter is all about. Off in the front fascia of the 2020 Ford Mustang EcoBoost High Performance, you also have standard LED headlights. You also have your 3-blade daytime running light. You also have an LED turn signal. This doesn't have the LED fog lights. I think those are optional. So in the front, you also have this black gloss grille with your running horse, which has the American stripe, which is red, white, and blue. Also have this front lip spoiler. Have the magnet gray script, which is the optional package, which is $1,995. That includes the mirror caps as well. So look on the side profile. Your wheelbase is 107.1 with the overall length of 188.5. The exterior color is a Velocity blue, which is a nice blue. That's the color for the 2019 year model. So they just carry it over for the 2020 year model. But this also have the high performance package, which is $4,995. You also have these two 65/40 tires, which is a 19-inch rim. For some reason, I swore I thought these were staggered wheels. I thought the rear wheels would be a little bigger, but they're also standard as well as the front. These are Pirelli summer tires. You also have your high performance 2.3 liter badge here as well. Nice body lines to cut through that wind, guys. Of course, this is a coupe. This doesn't come with a panel sunroof or a moonroof. So making our way to the rear, you also have a full LED setup. You also have those sequential tail lights. They all sync as in one. You also have your magnetic rear spoiler here. It's of course, it's also going to be great. You also have your running horse down the center with the American flag. I mean, the American colors. You also have a standard backup camera. And then for your trunk release here, you guys can push that button as well. This is not the biggest cargo capacity in the lineup, but for some reason when I was looking for it, it says that the cargo capacity is 13.5 or 11.4. So I'm not sure what the heck that means. So I'm just gonna round off to 11.4 to give you a spare tire. I'm sorry, I want to give you a fix it flat kit. But overall, because the trunk has a nice solid slam. You guys do get quality exhaust, which sounds amazing. You also have an LED reverse light here as well. You also have LED lights for your tag. But overall, the rear of the Mustang looks nice. You also get rear parking sensors. So overall, we're gonna take a look at that interior and see how that looks. So I have the key fob for the 2024 Mustang EcoBoost High Performance. As you guys see, you have your running horse, you have your unlock, your lock, your remote start, and you also have your trunk release and your panic button. So to access remote start, you're gonna just press that twice. It's gonna lock, you're gonna hold that twice. So walking up to the Ford Mustang 2.3, you guys have these little ridges here you guys can press. That locks the door. To unlock it, before it does a sense behind the door. Looking at the interior, it's going to be an ebony black. So starting with the door panel, you guys have this hard touch plastic. You also have a chrome accented door handle. You also have your lock controls, your mirror controls here as well, and it is express up, express down for both windows. You also have this cloth insert material here, which feels kind of hard, I guess you would say. You also have this chrome piece here for your grab handle. You also have some additional storage down here. It's gonna be a hard touch plastic. You also have your Mustang name spelled out, your lumbar support, your seat adjustments, and this does have the cloth insert seats. There is no leather. There's no leather seats in this and my particular Tesla. So getting inside, it does sit a little low. You guys have your traditional Ford chime, which sounds annoying. Closing the door has a nice solid slam. So to turn on the Mustang, you have to put your foot on the brake and press this button here, and it fires it right up. Ford needs to change that key chime because it sounds horrible. I've been doing a lot of Ford vehicles and it sounds bad. But starting off with this fake carbon fiber insert, you also have your headlight controls here. This is a manual power to telescoping wheel. You also have your RPM layout as well. You also have this helper screen here, which is pretty small. You can also get a full LCD display. You also have your speedo over here as well. You also have paddles on the wheel. You also have your turn signal stock, your wind wiper stock. You also have cruise control settings, your volume controls. You also have your running horse, and you can cycle through this little piece here for your center stack here as well. I apologize for the glare, but you also have your oil temperature, your inlet air temperature as well. That 2.3 liter 4-cylinder sounds good. You also have your voice commands here as well. You also have your standard Sync 3. Okay, remember I did a Mustang GT. I couldn't find the nav, guys. Couldn't find the nav, but this one does have the nav, and it's kind of beefed up. For some reason, it's not letting me touch it. For some reason, see, I don't know. That's a Sync 3. I think Ford should really take some time out and just kind of fix it just a little tad. It's kind of beefed up just a little bit. It's kind of faster as usual, but for some reason, as you guys seen, it kind of glitched a little bit. Of course, you know, everything's not gonna be perfect when it comes to technology as of right now. You also have these big tuning and volume knobs right here, your sync and your track here. You also have your playback button and etc. This is missing the cool and heated seats. You also have your controls here for your temperature. This is a dual climate control. Also have your fan speed button, your little switch through here. These are hard touch buttons, which is a nice feature. You also have your start button here as well. One USB. You also have a 12 volt here behind the shifter. As you guys can see right there. I actually like the shifter. The shifter looks pretty nice. Put it in reverse. You guys have this backup camera. Also have trajectory with distance markers, which is a nice feature. It does have rear parking sensors as well. I like this leather material that you guys use, and it does tell you what you guys are using. You guys are using the Sync 3. It does have it right there, which is pretty nice, and I really noticed that with the Ford products. You also have your oil pressure, your PSI here. You also have your vacuum pressure as well. Fake carbon fiber inserts here with your dashboard as well. It's a hard touch material. On this part here as well, it's the same thing. You also have your high performance 2.3 liter badge here. Your glove box, press this little button here. It's fairly small. It's definitely not damp. It's not lined with felt as well. It's damp, but it's not lined with felt. You also have your different drive modes. You also have normal, sport, track, drag strip, wet, and snow and wet. You also have your steering feel, which is comfort, normal, and sport. I'm sorry that I can't show you guys because here it's doing that glare for some reason. It's glaring out. You also have your hazard switch here, which I think is really nice, like these little torque switch. And you also have your stability control. But of course, like I said in the last video, you guys should definitely leave that on, because Mustangs they're known to get out of control because they don't know how to equip the power down just right. You also have your key fob, like I mentioned before. It's a nice sturdy key. Holds is very durable. You also have two cup holders here. This chrome around the cup holders. You also have a traditional handbrake here as well. Your center console is nice and padded, which is nice. You also have a USB. You also have a 12 volt. The center console is not fairly deep or anything like that. But just like I say, Mustangs do not come with a sunroof or a panel sunroof. It does not come with that. Let's talk about these seats really quick. They're cloth inserts. You have the white contrasting stitching with that goes down on the side here, as you guys can see. You also have your Mustang name embroidered into the seats. This material feels scratchy, but you guys can also option in leather seats as well with the cool and heated option. But overall, the seats, they're holding you in place. They're not aggressively bolstered or anything like that, but they do hold you in place. Let's talk about these back seats. Like I said before, of course, I wouldn't consider these back seats. This is somewhere you guys probably put your kids, or like I said with the GT, you guys in the Ford Mustang GT video that I posted, you guys can just let those seats down so you guys can hear that exhaust. Remember, this engine is adopted from the Focus RS. Overall, like I say, let's look at this leg room down here, the little part. As you guys can see, that seat's all the way to the back. there is no leg room whatsoever. So if you guys were trying to put your friends back there, you guys probably put your friends back there that you guys don't really like or anything like that, or you guys can just leave that reserved for little kids. But overall, the seats are nice. The interior here, if you guys have a Mustang, it's gonna be the same. Nothing has really changed. If I was in my honest opinion, I will option in the full LCD display instead of having your normal tachometer and stuff like that. So we're gonna get into the test drive. Alright guys, so starting off, I'm driving the 2024 Mustang EcoBoost High Performance. I'm not gonna lie, no disrespect to Ford, but this sounds like a Honda Type R how it's supposed to sound. No disrespect to Ford whatsoever. I love you guys, but you guys should just send me a press card, you know what I'm saying? But this 2-liter EcoBoost sounds like a Honda Type R how it's supposed to sound, honestly. So the Honda Type R is good. This has 332 horsepower, 350 foot-pounds of torque. So of course you guys hit the accelerator, you guys of course gonna hear it. Your fuel economy, you guys gonna use regular fuel for this one, of course. It's 20 in the city, 28 on the highway, and 23 combined. Well, overall, yeah, it feels sporty, of course. It feels very, very sporty. But this does have the handling package. They say 0 to 60 is like 4.5 seconds. My homeboy Wells, he was doing the 0 to 60. I didn't feel like it was like 4 to 5 seconds, but we're gonna see from here. So, of course, I'm gonna do my drive modes. I'm gonna put it in Sport Plus, or should I put it in Track? No, Track turns on stability control. We don't want that. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube. I ain't trying to end up like them. So you're gonna do a brake torque. You're gonna hit the brake. I'd say about like 5 seconds. That couldn't be 4 seconds. 4.5 seconds. Nah, I don't think so. What do you think, Will?
That's about 4 or 5. 4.5 seconds, bro. That's about 4.5. You gotta remember, 4.5 ain't really quick. It's good, but it ain't
for car wise, yeah. For SUV, that would be pretty.
You know what I'm saying? Mustang GT9, you gotta be way better than that.
What's the GT? Like 4 seconds, right?
Yeah, about 3.9.
Okay. Also, I give it that. So, like I say, yeah, this does sound like a Honda Type R. Like I say, no disrespect. Once again, fuel economy is pretty good. The riding quality is pretty good.
It pulls from back here.
It really,
man, the seat.
It really pulls. I feel like it pulls pretty good though. 350 torque, 332 horsepower. Look at this gauge. The riding capability. Our roads here in Miami are pretty crappy in certain areas. That went over hump pretty well, but then the camera's gonna like it shaky. But me, from the driver's perspective, it rides pretty good. So I'm gonna just take this roundabout. I'm just gonna go around real quickly. I'm just going around again. It's pretty good. So the roundabout, the handling is pretty good. This does have a handling package. Seating wise, if you guys already own a Mustang, nothing has really changed. My lumbar support in here feels good. Overall, yeah, you guys have a nice seating height, anything like that. But it does have, it's very torquey. I give the car that. You can feel every inch of that 350 torque, honestly. But the driving impression is pretty good. So if you guys looking to purchase this Ford Mustang EcoBoost High Performance, you guys can come to Ford Kendall and ask for Shelton. I'm gonna leave his Instagram description, all that in the description box below. Wells is like 6'2", guys, and I'm like 5'8". I'm not too close to the steering wheel. I have enough adjustability so I can, sit how I feel comfortable. He's telling me that there's enough legroom right there, which I don't believe because this is a Mustang. Ain't no legroom back there. You guys seen that back seat? That back seat is treacherous. That thing looks ridiculous.
It was comfortable.
So look, as you guys can see, you got a Honda Type R right there. This is what this sounds like. I feel like it doesn't get the 0 to 60 fast enough, in my honest opinion. Let's say 4 to 5 seconds. I don't know. I have to test that out like one day, like on the track. And these roads, they're pretty curvy, kind of have these little medians. So yeah, I'm just taking these and seeing how the handling is. But as you guys seen the roundabout, yeah, it's pretty good. 265 tires with this 19-inch rim. Like I said, it handles pretty good though. It's not no understeer or oversteer or anything like that. It does handle pretty good. If you guys want to get on it, you guys can definitely go. But it does have some turbo lag, of course. And this does have the 10-speed automatic, so it shifts pretty fast. But I notice sometimes when I put my foot down, it doesn't like go like right away. I guess the turbo has to build up. And like I said, our roads are not the best, so if the camera's shaky, guys, I apologize, but it's not me that wants to get the roads. I'm not gonna lie, I know, like I said, it does sound like a Honda Type R. Look at this Escalade. You don't see this Velocity Blue coming towards you? Like I said, it does sound like a Honda Type R. At some points it does, and some points it doesn't. I'm gonna take this curve here and see how it handles. I feel the end trying to step out just a little bit. If I had to put more gas, we probably would have been like slipping and sliding like in the Fast and the Furious, but I'm glad I didn't, because I kind of felt it like from here.
That's crazy.
I can't, the exhaust sounds good, but it's a 4-cylinder. It's gonna sound grainy like all the time. So it doesn't sound bad, and then it does sound bad. So it's like an iffy for me. But it does sound like a Honda Type R. You guys time hear me say the same thing as what it sounds like. For the 2024 Mustang EcoBoost High Performance. Base price starts off at $26,670. I'm gonna read some packaging listing that this particular Tesla has. You also have the XM radio, also with a dual zone auto climate control, which is $2,000. The 2.3 liter high performance package, which is $4,995. Also have the handling package, which is $1,995. Also have this does have the 10-speed automatic transmission, which is $1,595, and it does have the voice navigation, which is $995. It also has the magnetic gray striping, which is $1,995. I actually like this Velocity Blue. But if you guys are on the market for a 2020 Ford EcoBoost, you guys can come to Ford of Kendall. And also special thanks to Shelton for providing me with the vehicle. If you guys are looking to purchase this vehicle, you guys can come to Ford of Kendall. And this is my full review on the 2024 Mustang EcoBoost High Performance. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Drive On Reviews. And please keep subscribing to Drive On Reviews YouTube channel. I'll catch you all in the next video.